Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the video where I'm going to show you my kingdom of Ganard here, how I really made all this redstone stuff for it. Now here at the front gate, pretty simple, hit the button, run through. I got this from a video, though I can't remember the name. It's really not that hard. Pretty much the pressure plate down here will activate this redstone that is just below that block. I'm not 100% sure why that works. I don't know. I guess it does something with the power traveling through the block. That pretty much runs through to the redstone and turns off the torch, which turns off this redstone and deactivates the pistons. The button is just a piece of redstone it activates that runs through repeaters for timing and does the same thing. Not a big deal. These doors I did not show you in the last video, but I will here. These are primary gates. This also runs, as you can see, it controls the primary gates of the brick. But it also runs a huge distance over and turns on these fences so you can't sneak in. Because if you're, who is it? 1 gold bar to pay to get in here? Probably not a ton of people. They're probably going to try to sneak in. Most obvious way is to swim in from the rear. I just made that impossible. Secondary gates. See, it closed these bricks right here. And the toll gates, the third gates, right there. It's a layer brick and 2 layers of cobblestone. You have to break through to get in. What would happen? They'd all be closed at night. Day comes, open up those. You can realize people will still probably sneak in through the rear. That's why technically I'd have guards posted there to stop, or I might just block it up. If it was on a server, who knows. Then when I'm ready, I open up the second gates, people come in, they pay. Toll gates, open, close, next person, same thing. That is just a series of pistons. This whole section right here is just because of all the wiring. It's just covering up all the wiring, trying to make it look nice and pretty. You can still see some wiring there. A lot of wiring for all that. A good portion of it for the main gates goes up through the wall here. And the second gates go a little less through the wall, and then the toll gates are right next to this. This is just a switch on the block in front of where the piston is. The door to my estate is the same as the door to the main bridge. If you're wondering how these death chambers work, the switch obviously just controls the door. The button runs through to some redstone, down and over to a repeater, then runs straight to a sticky piston connected to cobblestone. To lock the door, it just runs straight down here and under the door. Nothing big. Now we get to go to the fun stuff. Doorbell. Both of them actually hook up to the same thing. They run down and around this area goes straight back down out to the back of the castle and go over the control room. Well, let's just turn these doorbells on for now, so I can show you they work when we get there. Oh, if you're wondering, there's only one layer of thick obsidian, how I got the switch for the treasury to work runs behind the throne. That was the obvious one. Oh, this is what started all. Simple basic repeater here. It's timed pretty perfectly with the cobblestone generation. Before we get into that, as you can see the lights on. Well, that controls the doors, don't hear them at all. You know what, just to prove my concept, remember these, it is closed, we'll go back up there in a moment, I'll show you. And can just lock myself in here. Well, let's start her up. What happens is, start button, it runs through to this repeater, and then it's right on this block, so it just runs through. It goes all the way back down here. I'll show you, I kept these open because, just for maintenance in case something happens. Onto this repeater, which in turn, these slow down even more to this. This is very crucial. How I worked it out is right above this, I'll show you, there is a redstone torch. And when the blocks get all the way through like they have, this redstone torch goes through and connects with wiring all the way back through there to turn on this torch. That means push button, it all goes forward. But that's not the only thing that goes forward, because it also pushes a block down. That is a sticky piston, it just pushes a block straight down. And then that's the block right there pushed down. Below that is another block, but that piston down there pushed it over. It'll come out around the gardens. So when it reaches, that redstone torch will power that block. And we'll run straight through here and all the way back. Now when you push the button, two things happen. First, it's going to push them all to the side. Second, it's going to push this one down. So all the way back through here. That's the only wiring for it. Right on the other side of this wall, right under this block are the pistons, and right behind that is the redstone wiring that goes straight across. When that's activated, it will push the pistons even with this block here. That's pretty much all there is to it. To turn it off, it's a pretty annoying process. You have to destroy a single piece of redstone, the repeater, wait for it to stop, place it back. Pretty annoying, but it works. Got a whole bunch of pickaxes for miners. Here, let's show you that that entrance works. Remember when we press the switch? It's closed. Let's turn the doorbell off to notify the person in the control room that the door needs to be turned. Yep, it's off. This better be closed. Open. Flip it up. Open. And doors are open. Now let's go and show you how I did the combination lock on the nether portal. If you haven't figured it out, it's a bunch of NOT gates. The switch right here, it's not even connected to anything, it's just there for looks. I mean, how many switches were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 3 switches are involved in it. Right here is where the other switch is. There are every other ones. 1, 2, 3. Skip the corner. 4. That one goes, these two activate that NOT gate. This one goes down and around, so it doesn't interfere with this. And they go to this NOT gate, which in turn goes straight to the door. One, 2 for that first NOT gate. 3 is not used. 4. 3 just had that block there. 4 goes around and down to that final NOT gate. 5 wasn't even there. Doesn't even matter. That's pretty much everything. So, yeah. Hope you liked it. Hope this might give you some ideas. If you do, please give me some credit. I'm not sure where I got the videos for a couple of these things, but if I do ever find them or someone sends me a link to the video, I will include it in the description. I haven't seen any videos with the cobblestone generator like mine with the redstone torches, or with that castle entrance door idea with the doorbells, or any idea like this, especially one that goes so far for the gates. So haven't seen any of those, so as far as I know I'm the first one. So fortunately this comes out just in time for 1.8, which comes out in 2 days apparently on the 8th. So anyways, please comment, give me feedback, and yeah, just like the video. It'd be a big help to get more people to see them. See you.